Hello, in this video I will talk about the Next.js framework. Next.js is a framework for full stack web app development. It uses JavaScript and you can use React for the client side. When you want to create a new app, you use this command. If you want to know more information about Next.js, you can visit their website and read their document. So it will be asking few questions. I don't want to include all of these because I want to keep our app as simple as it can be. So I use it app browser in here because it seems that app browser will be easier than the pages router. So this is the structure of a default Next.js app. As you can see, I already added few more folders, and I also reposition some files. So I created the components folder for the shared components, which which you are gonna use in multiple pages. The libraries, you can call it utilities. They are for functions or any helpers functions that you may call multiple times, or you just simply want to separate a file that is already too long. Styles for global styles only. So if you create a single file for a single component, you should include it in the same folder, in the same level with that component. And when you want to run the app, you use this command npm run dev, and it could be like this when you access your local host. In this app folder, it's like the one of the most important folder. I have some files here. This icon is the web icon, which you will locate here. The layout.js is the wrapper of all the pages. So you, no matter what path you access, there will be a wrapper that wrap the page, and in this case, it is the header. So the title and these buttons, it's from the wrapper, which is the header. As you can see here, it's located in the components folder. Next is the page.js. This is the first entrance of our app. You see here, hello world. Hello world, okay. So what are these two folders for? These two folders they are both paths, but they serve different purposes. In the default structure, you won't see these two folders, but I divide them to two separate folders, so you can see the difference. The pages will be the client that your browser receive when that your browser will render. For example, I have the about page. This is about, and when you want to access a path, you will use the same folder path here. It will start from the app, so it will be pages about. This is the page that we are looking for. Similar to other pages, you can also create like a child path in a path, so it can be like pages about and whatever. So that is the pages folder. So what about this API folder? API folder, this is also path, but it is for server requests, which is like the REST API, like what we have, uh, what we first encounter in like semester 4 or 5 something. You can still use your browser to access the path, but it will act differently. For example, I have like the route called hello. This is the simplest. It is connecting to our database, which it's hosted in Superbase. I will talk in the next video. I will talk about it. So this route.js simply get a row from that database. So when you access this path, you are requesting a you're using a get method of the server. So you're requesting a get. So it is returning a JSON component. It is not a page. It is for server requests. So the only difference is is how you name it. So if you name it Route.js, it will act like this. If you name it like a page.js, it will be a client page. One last thing is the environment, local environment. This you can see like it's faded. This means that it is ignored by the Git, which also include in this file. Git ignore, as you can see here. This also ignore the node modules folder. So inside this environment variable, it will to store important keys or URL or whatever secret keys that you need to keep it hidden from GitHub. And that is all about Next.js app.